Abaddon by Jack Tandy. Synopsis. My film centers around a dark building that traps the souls of its victims. Its true intentions are hidden to those who find themselves in this place, but the longer you stay, the more it consumes you, until there is nothing left. My film will focus on two characters and their experiences with Abaddon. The meaning. So, in Hebrew, Abaddon is described as a place where lost souls dwell. I wanted to adapt this and bring it into current day by having Abaddon described as a house or a general building, luring souls in it to be trapped, forever roaming the halls of this building. In Christianity, Abaddon is described as an entity of destruction that guards the bottomless pit and is compared to the devil. I would like to use this in my film, as during the length of the film, I would like to portray a sense that the character is being watched by a dark and ominous presence. For the audience and market. I believe the audience for my short film would be the age demographic of young adults. I've chosen this as the film would explore mature themes and would be rather dark and so would not be suitable for teenagers. I would try to submit it to film festivals such as Toronto After Dark Film Festival, as they specialise in horror and are well received by the public, so it would be good exposure for my film. Abattoir Horror Festival would also be a viable option, as it is a Welsh film festival, so it would be close to home and would be more likely to take in a film made on Welsh soil. So, codes and conventions. The codes and conventions of a psychological thriller. Mirrors are commonplace in psychological thrillers, being used to present the character's darker inner self. This would be prominent in my film, as it reveals to the character the truth as to what has happened to him. Location is also very important. It needs to be set in a modern setting, and so I would be looking to film mine in an office or complex of sorts. If I was to film it in, say, an abandoned house or like somewhere in the village, that would be more closer to horror. It also has very low lighting to emphasize shadows and general darkness. I would want my short to be filmed in as little light as possible to put emphasis on the character's growing corruption. So, comps. What links all these films together is the use of a haunted house, although in mine it's not really a haunted house. They all have scenes where it is poorly lit and the protagonist is trapped inside. The lighting and overall tone in these films would play a major influence as they emphasize scenes where it is tense and fear is common, and so I would like to adapt this and place it in my short film. Test shots. So, these were the first edits I did to get the look of my soulless characters. I chose to get rid of their eyes, as it is said that the eyes are the window to the soul, and by removing them emphasizes their loss of soul. I also did this as it makes them look like husks, and generally quite creepy. These are the first concept shots I took for my proposal. I wanted to focus on making the setting as dark as possible and obscuring as much light as I could. This is why I edited the stairs to be this dark, as I wanted the top of the stairs to not be visible, as though to make it covered in shadows and mystery. For my second test shot, I wanted this to act as the reveal for the character, where he sees what he has become. This shot is vital, as mirrors are typically used a lot in psychological thrillers, and so will not look out of place in my short film. My final test shot is what I would like the final shot to be. This is a close-up on the now soulless character, and the shot will be on screen for a lengthy period of time, as so for the audience to truly soak in what has happened to this character. None of these shots have made it into the Rippomatic, as I find what I am trying to portray is stronger without it. I have borrowed scenes from Angels in Manhattan, an episode from Doctor Who, but changed the narrative to suit my film. Now sit back and enjoy my Rippomatic.